Okay, so it's Lent day 5, and just kind of gonna sum up the past 3 days. I'm like the worst video blogger ever. I apologize for not having these videos up sooner. But like I said, I'm just gonna kind of sum up the last 3 days. Exercising's been going fine, I guess. Just kind of keeping going slowly but surely. First part, I guess I'll start with what I was going to talk about Saturday. To sum it up all up, this is generally about kids, the kids in my life and stuff like that. Saturday, I was really lucky. I got to spend time with my nephews. I have a 14-year-old nephew and no, not 14, 13-year-old nephew, almost 14, and a 10-year-old nephew, and I got to spend Saturday with them, so that was really fun. We had our own little, dance party in the backseat of my sister's car, so that was really fun. But yeah, they're just crazy, and they're funny, and they're really big dorks, and I just, I love them, and I can't wait to see them grow up, and my oldest nephew's about to go to high school, and they're so different, and they're so out there, and we talk about Harry Potter and the most random things. And my youngest nephew, I pick him up from school, and I see them, both of them, usually 5 to 6 times a week, so that's nice. My youngest nephew, we sing all these songs and stuff like that. He knows Bruno Mars and Never Shot Never and all these songs and stuff. So yeah, and I just, I look forward to seeing them grow up and go into high school and, date and stuff like that, and it's funny to see them. So yeah, this is their shout out. I love you guys, and I can't wait to see all the amazing things that you're gonna do. And yeah, that's their shout out. So on to part 2. So part 2 of this video, so Sunday, more kids in my life are church kids. I'm really involved with church, and we got to help the youth, help the little kids. We're doing this Easter festival, and we're teaching all the little kids songs and dances and stuff like that. So that was really fun. It was really enjoyable. I loved doing that, and it makes me realize and remember why I want to be a teacher, why I want to go into youth ministry and children's ministry and stuff like that. It was just fun to see them and to hear them talk about their pastors and their Sunday school teachers that they've had, and about how much legacies they have seen. We were talking about legacies in church on Sunday, so it kind of made me think about that. Hearing the kids talk about them made me remember, the legacies that they're living out, and it's amazing to see them and wonder, what legacies they'll leave behind. But yeah, no, and we have all these little buddies and stuff like that, these little kids, and I have one who's actually my really good friend's little brother, and he's 7, I think, and excuse me, he's my little buddy. We just hang out and talk about Halo and and Call of Duty. But yeah, so that's them, and they're all really funny and really outgoing, and they have such different personalities. And so yeah, those are some of the other kids in my life. And for part 3, is that? Okay, so for part 3, this is the last part. Yay, we're finally caught up. For Monday, is my gym kids. If you don't know, or if you do know, I coach gymnastics, and I absolutely love it. I can't imagine my life without these kids. I usually see probably about 40 to 50 kids a week I'm, interacting with, and I'm coaching. And nights like tonight, it was a good night. I had a couple classes tonight, and some of these kids that I coach, I see them, 9 hours a week, and seeing them grow. There's nothing more awesome than seeing a kid accomplish something, especially something that you taught them or something that you helped them with, and seeing them succeed with that. There's nothing greater. It's one of the coolest things ever. To have one of your kids come up to you and say, "Hey, look, I did this all by myself." It's just amazing, and it makes you feel really, really good. And one of the reasons I love kids is there's like no like judgment or no, I don't know. They can just tell, like if you're having a day or whatever, and they can tell, and they just, I don't know, they just have this sense, and they're so loving, and no matter what, they will always love you. Most kids, I don't know, kids that I deal with, and they're so funny, and they talk about the most random stuff, and I have this one girl that I coach on Mondays, and we were in class today, and I was trying to show them how to do something or whatever, and she just came up to me, and she was like, "You're pretty." And I was like, this 5-year-old girl just came up to me and told me, she's like, "You're pretty." And I was like, I can't even get mad at you for not being in line anymore because you said, and it's just stuff like that, and seeing kids succeed and excel in what they're doing is just the coolest thing ever, and having them love you back, and putting your hard work into them, and making them the best that they can be, and seeing kids and going, this kid has something going for them, and knowing that one day this kid is going to be like amazing and super awesome at something, and just seeing that potential in them, and just, it's exciting. It's awesome to see that. So yeah, and so those are all my gym kids. I love my girls, my little kiddos. I don't have any kids of myself, obviously. I mean, I'm 19, and but I feel like I do. I feel like I have like 35 children. Oh. So they always ask me if I have any kids, and I say I don't need any kids. I have 35 to 40 kids, and none of them come home with me. So I don't need any daughters. So yeah, so I want to know about the kids in y'all's life. What makes you feel like a child, or what brings you that child's joy, that pure happiness of a child? Mine is being around kids because they're really funny, and I love playing games with them, and and seeing them smile and be happy, and just kind of do their thing. So yeah, leave them in the comments below. If you have anything else, you can just leave it there. Like I said, I apologize for not having the videos up sooner, but they're here now. I'm getting all up to date. Alright, hope you guys had a good weekend. I will see you guys tomorrow, hopefully. Cross your fingers. Just kidding, it'll work. Alright, bye!